Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Justin, aka Mysticall, and I'm here on the Alpha. I'm a Mistweaver monk, and we're just gonna go over the talents today. And all I can say is they're pretty interesting. A lot of choices. When I'm editing this video, I'll put up like this expansion's talents, just so you can see the difference between them. A lot of a lot of choices. We have to make a lot of choices. It's really cool because depending on the comp we're facing, we're actually they're not static like this expansion or like the expansion for that. We're actually going to have to change them up based on what comp we're going against, what we're playing. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So our first row, we have Chi Burst. We have that this expansion Zen Pulse. I think it's Zen Sphere, something like that. But it's bugged because I can't use it on the alpha. Like I'll spec into it and it won't let me. It says no enemies near target, but like around an ally, I don't know. It's bugged or something. And then we have Mistwalk, which is easily my favorite talent in the game. It does replace your Transcendence, your port. So that's something to think about when you take it. 40-yard range, you just port to an ally. LOS, if Turbo or Walking Dead's still a thing, you'll be able to get away. They won't be able to target you. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. For the second row, level 30 talents, this is tough choice. Tough choice. We have Chi Torpedo, which they changed a little bit. It does replace your roll still. When you Chi Torpedo, you actually get the buff of momentum that was a talent this expansion in WoD, and it stacks. So you can Chi Torpedo, it stacks up to 60%. Now, between that and you have to choose between that and Tiger's Lust. Oh, it's on cooldown. So with this, you probably use it if you're playing with range with wizards. Get away from melee, stuff like that. Tiger's Lust, if you're playing a melee heavy comp, if Turbo's still a thing, I don't know, Walking Dead, if that's still a thing, you can use this to buff your teammates and stuff. Celerity, I don't know if that's going to be viable for PvP, but I think Chi Torpedo is going to be the go-to. I was looking at the other talents. I'm not going to go over them yet because I really haven't played around with them, but Chi Torpedo would dispel all snare effects when used. So with Chi Torpedo, it's going to be a pretty solid talent to use in this row. In this one, I haven't really gone over them too much. Spirit with the Crane, whenever you use Tiger Palm or Blackout Kick, it restores mana. So I don't know if that's going to be too viable. We're not going to spend too many globals using our damaging abilities. And Life Cycles, Enveloping Mist reduces the mana cost of your next Vivify by 15%, and Vivify reduces the mana cost of your next Enveloping by 15%. So you get like a chain. Druids used to have ability like that. I forget. Soul of the Forest, something like that, where like they would use each other, reduce mana cost, stuff like that. I don't know if that's too good in PvP. You that's a lot of casting that you're gonna have to use. So I'm not really a fan of that. Mistwrap is really what I think our go-to talent would be. Increases enveloping mist duration by 1 second, which is already awesome, and its healing bonus by 20%. Now I've been testing it a lot. It is still our biggest hot, our biggest heal. So it's really important, and even more importantly, you can now channel Soothing Mist while moving. So, as you know, Soothing Mist became a passive in Legion. So here you go, I cast Enveloping, and now I'm running while Soothing Mist. You can't cast, like I can't port while Soothing Mist. It'll cancel it, unfortunately. See, it stops it, but it's really, really cool, and that probably definitely our go-to talent. Next row, we have Ring of Peace. Same as before. Oh wait, no, it's not. From Ring of Peace, enemies in the ring that use a harmful spell or ability were knocked out of the ring. That's actually pretty cool. That's gonna be used in RPGs. That's gonna be used in a lot of RPGs. You could put it on the flag, and if somebody casts anything, they'd be knocked out. But people aren't stacked in arenas too much, so I don't think it'll be too useful in threes. Song of Chi conjures a cloud of hypnotic mist that slowly travels towards the enemy. Enemies touch or fall asleep, disoriented for 30 seconds. For 20 seconds, I like it. Disorients are really cool. You'll probably, in threes, be changing between Song and Leg Sweep. Leg Sweep is solid. It's a stun. Go to now in WoD. But this Disorient, 30-second cooldown. Uh, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So if you're running like non stun cleaves, you know, melee cleaves and stuff like that, you'll be using this. If you're using a lot of stuns in your comps, you'll be using this. Not a lot of stuns, like sweet. Alright, for our next row, they didn't change anything in this row right here. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Dampen harm, depending on how hard people hit. I mean, we're at 1.5 million health, which it's only because of alpha. But that probably won't even be useful. Healing elixirs and diffuse magic will be your go-to. So that's pretty cool. Still be using diffuse magic. Here's the interesting one: refreshing Jade Wind. It's just the same as rushing Jade Wind now, except it increases the healing of Essence Font by 20%. It still have 5-second cooldown and it costs a ton of mana. So I really don't think for PvP we'll be using that too much. Maybe RBGs. It depends on how our mana is, because I know in MOP we were able to spam this and we would be fine. We'd be topped off. But I don't know. I need to do more testing on it. For this, it summons a Chi-Ji for 45 seconds and heals nearby allies with Crane Heal. 3-minute cooldown. So it's kind of like Revival a little bit, but it's like active healing. So that's pretty cool. It'll heal me, heal anybody around us. I'm not too happy about this. I mean, it's just a 3-minute cooldown. It's still pretty cool. That's a pretty cool animation. Look at it go. But yeah, so here's what we'll probably be using is Jade Serpent Statue. It's our talent. It's our ability now in WoD, and it'll probably be our talent in Legion. You know, it's just so useful. You could heal LOS. It'll be our go-to probably for that. And here's the most interesting row. I think the biggest choices we're gonna have to make is this row right here. For Mana Tea, it reduces the mana cost of your spells by 50% for 10 seconds. So I know monks aren't too good with mana right now, especially low gear until we get geared. So Mana Tea might be a good option in the beginning of the expansion. It's not bad, but I'm really liking Focus Thunder. Like, we use it, the animation's hot, like it's just awesome, and it makes here's what it does. Renewing Mist does not trigger its cooldown, so we get 2 charges of this. It fuses healing is increased by 150%, and Valkyrie Mist is instant. It's an instant, and then we get to cast Soothing Mist. Look at that. That's awesome. And then finally, Essence Font may be cast while moving, and Vivify costs no mana. So we have this. We can run it while moving. Like, it's really cool. Very versatile. It's probably going to be the go-to because Rising Sun Kick resets the remaining cooldown on Thunder Focus Tea. So maybe, I mean, you could get a Thunder Focus Tea every, 10 seconds, which is cool. So if you're facing a hunter, you can just, Rising Sun Kick the pet, something like that, and then you just get this. So honestly, it's gonna be between these two right here. It depends, because we don't have stances anymore, so we can use it whenever. So honestly, this might be used more against melee cleaves, because they'll be training one person and you can just get one enveloping off and they'll be fine. Against dot cleaves where you need 2 envelopings, you probably need this. Put 2 envelopings on people, have your statue heal one, you heal the other. So yeah, I mean, talent's looking awesome. A lot of choices. I haven't gone through the honor talents yet. That'll probably be the next video. I need to start leveling, like, for the honor, because yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the talents. It's looking good. I did a few 3s. They're not bad. Demon Hunters are pretty insane. But yeah, guys, just let me know what you think. All right, I'll see you later.